All right, everybody, welcome back to yet another episode of
Dog.
Talk
Talk sport.
Sports. We are back for a very cool episode. We are no longer talking about football, so everyone hold your horses, hold your applause, hold your whatever. We are not talking about football this episode.
We're still
Football is in
wearing
a
it
little
though.
bit
We're
of
still wearing it.
Still wearing it. Still wearing it. Football is in a lull right now.
Oh,
It is towards the kind of the end of free agency. Any other big moves that happen will be after June 1st, post
draft
draft.
day. Draft day is the next
Yeah,
big.
draft day is the next step. And then any other major move will be post June 1st. And so this is baseball. This is baseball only. The
Let's
2026
go.
season kicks off next week, Wednesday, the 25th. On Netflix. Yankees at Giants, first ever baseball game on Netflix. Jameis Winston in the booth from the New York Giants. How fun is
He,
that going to be?
he used to pitch,
Love it.
right?
Love it.
He used to
Yeah, he
pitch for
was.
He
Yeah,
did.
Florida
he was.
State.
Yeah, he was an All-American pitcher for Florida State.
Crazy.
Crazy. I love it.
Crazy.
So
Love
we're
it.
gonna go through all the divisions, pick our division winners, pick our MVPs, Cy Youngs, discuss teams within the divisions, and of course, we will make sure we do deep dives of both the New York Stankies and the New York Metropolitans. For this
Let's go.
occasion, I did decide to put on the Yankee hat.
Hey, look at that right there. The interlocking NY right there. The most
Mhm.
sacred hat in sports.
The number one sports hat in the history of sports.
Iconic.
It is iconic. I'll give the team that. It is iconic. So let's just
Respect.
start off with just fucking fireworks. Like, let's just
Whoa,
go.
whoa,
Let's
whoa,
just.
before we start, I
Okay.
would
I'm getting
like
ahead of myself.
you're getting ahead of yourself. I would like to
You're
start
excited.
on not to be on a somber note, but if you check my signature, we lost a good one today.
The
Glad
legend.
you did.
Legendary Chuck Norris, 86
R.I.P.
years old,
R.I.P.
passed away. Well, some say he passed away.
Some say. I think
Some
he
say,
he
but
decided to give death a try.
Chuck Norris
Maybe.
did
Maybe.
not die. Death worked up enough courage to finally meet him.
Yes, I love it. Now he's kicking the Grim Reaper's butt right now.
No.
So rest in peace to a legend, a pop culture icon.
Shout out to Chuck fucking Norris.
Chuck Norris is going one more round with Bruce Lee right now.
What a dog.
What a dog.
Dog.
An OG dog.
OG dog.
So
Dog.
let's start off with the World Baseball Classic. So that is actually what wrapped up
Yes.
here a couple days ago. And it will be a really good segue into our teams. The United States did make it to the finals against Venezuela.
Shout out, man. What like World Baseball Classic. What a
Yeah.
great concept. Just pulls
Fun tournament.
everybody from
Fun
around the
tournament.
world and just bam. Focus is baseball. And it's not just America's pastime. It's the fucking world's pastime because everybody showing out and having a blast doing it. So, I mean, a lot of unexpected teams showed out. I mean, I didn't expect Venezuela to
Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, shout out to Venezuela and Italy. Like seeing that type of energy in March
a little
was
espresso,
awesome to see. That
little
was awesome to
espresso in the
see. Yes.
dugout.
Little espresso in the dugout. You gotta love that.
I love it.
From
It was-
from one paisan to another, I love it.
You know what? It showed me that Jorge Posada
Should be the Yankees manager.
should be the Yankees.
If there's a Yankee job opening, yeah, that there could be a case made for Posada.
Fucking phenomenal. I mean, watching player. I'm like, oh, you're like Gleyber Torres. I was like, oh, I thought you were from the Dominican, Venezuela. There you go.
Look at
Gleyber
that.
Torres playing a little championship ball. But yeah, I mean, Was there ever a doubt? America, Team America in the finals. However, it's going to take a quick turn. I saw our captain, our almighty captain, Captain America, Mr. Judge, getting a lot of flack on the net for that loss.
Well, yeah, of
Ha-
course.
However, the rest of that team did disappear as well in that game.
Oh yeah, well Bryce Harper had 3
Absolutely.
total hits the whole
100%.
fucking tournament.
Yeah, and like Bregman disappeared. The the big pooper disappeared.
Yeah,
Like
Kyle Raleigh had 1 hit the whole tournament.
garbage. Listen, my doggy award from overrated, it stands.
Hey, listen.
I agree.
Stand.
But I am going to place the blame for America's loss on one person and one person only.
I know where you're going with this.
Tarek Skubal, you are the biggest
Yep.
turncoat motherfucker in America because you should have been that pitcher in that championship game. But I'll just pitch one game. I'll do 4 innings, 5 innings, whatever he did, and I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna go play for the Tigers and not do bumfuck there. Future Yankee Paul Skeens pitching his ass off against the Dominican, pitching his ass off during play. So I don't want to hear that we're managing arms. No, you show out for your country, and it's a championship game. You
It's
should have
not
been there.
it's not like Scooble wasn't going to get paid no matter what. Like it's like I
Like,
just thought it
come
was
on.
stupid. Yeah, I thought it
Come
was dumb.
on.
How do you go
Yeah,
and just pitch?
it was a bad look.
Yeah, it's a bad look. You don't sit there and pitch one game, then go back to Detroit, throw
And
a
then
70.
say, "Oh, I think I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back and pitch. I might pitch."
Yeah, and
Again.
he throws a 70 pitch spring training game, and then when the United States made it to the finals, he flew back in to just be in the dugout. Like, what are you doing? So stupid. But yeah, I agree with you.
Before we get off Team USA's topic, though, I don't blame Aaron Judge's play at all throughout the tournament.
He was pretty solid.
He was solid throughout the tournament. The only thing I'm going to say about him, and I'm not talking any type of smack on him as the player, but this guy who's this captain, so to speak, put on this pre-game speech for Team USA that would have had me snoozing before first pitch.
He's not a talker.
He's not a
But
talker.
you see
He's
the
notoriously not a
energy
talker.
that Team Venezuela was bringing. Like, you got to hype up your guys, man.
He's not that
or
guy.
call on somebody else to do it for you.
He's
They
always
put him
been
in that spot. He's not that guy, though. He is not the.
He's
To me,
always been a
though,
one-on-one.
To
like,
me, though,
yeah.
I can't call him the captain of Team USA if he's not going to be
Listen,
that guy.
if he sees you going wrong, he'll pull you aside quietly.
yeah, he pulls guys aside.
He'll pull
That's
you
why-
under his wing
Yeah.
quietly. But when it
And
comes
I'm
to the
I'm
big
for
show,
that. I'm for that in a season-long tournament for the Yankees. But in the WBC in a 3-week-long tourney, I need a guy that's going to get these guys riled up.
they put him in. Listen,
Listen, the players voted for him. Like the other
I guess
players
he's the
wanted
best
it.
player on the planet. He's the best.
I
player
get
on
it. He's the best player on the planet. It's
not
just-
a public speaker.
You got to get them. I don't know. That's just me, man.
It's because he's trained with this Yankees PR. I talk with the monotone voice, and we're all here to do a great job. And Johnny Come Lately and Bill Baseball, yeah, they're picking up the slack over there. It's
$21 chicken buckets.
Giancarlo Stanton is the guy.
Yeah, that's a rah-rah guy.
That's the guy that's
Yeah,
riling
I get
people up in the dugout. That guy with the fucking shaved eyebrows that can't open up a Pringles bag. Is is the one that's doing the shouting.
Who had a great spring, by the way.
Oh my dude. The elbows locked up, he's mashing balls.
Yeah, he's like, just keep him at a 90-degree angle.
You just lock him up and just torque the whole body. Man, poof, full send. Just put him in bubble wrap until October.
Till October, literally.
So it was World Baseball Classic was really
It was
fun.
fun. It was really fun.
Dominican team was oof,
that Dominican team was
Broke the home run
crazy.
record.
insane.
Yeah,
That
loaded lineup.
like top to bottom. But I mean, when Luis Severino is your top dog,
Yeah, hate
Yeah.
to see it.
it's not. Maybe 5 years ago, if he was your top dog, it would be all right. But
Yeah, not Oakland Athletics, Luis Severino.
Yeah, he's not it.
but offensively, oof,
What a
that
stacked lineup. Maybe one of the best tournament lineups on paper we've ever seen.
that I love the memes of Austin Wells of him just becoming more Dominican
As the tournament went
as the
on.
tournament progressed.
Yep.
Great though, yeah.
I didn't
I
even know
think
Austin
that
Wells. I didn't even know he was Dominican
me
until he got on that team.
me either. And
Not
then
a
he
clue.
had the do rag on, and he's rah rah rah, and shout out to him.
Full
He's gonna come back with 18 chains and a grill, maybe. I don't know.
Should
But
be fun.
great for baseball. And
Good for baseball.
even better that Otani didn't make the finals.
Oh yeah, Japan no show. Big no show by Japan.
Bro, they got bounced.
All I
quick.
saw was the commercial of the 5 Japanese players or what. Okay, cool. Your team got
That are all on the
drugged.
Dodgers.
Yeah, the Dodgers got drugged. Also, shout out to the kid that was like 17 years old pitching his balls off for I think it was, I don't know what country it was. It was Cuba, maybe. I don't.
It might have been Cuba.
It might have been Cuba, actually. I
He
think
was
you're right.
like 17 years old and just
Cheddar.
throwing smoke, and I was
Yup.
like,
He'll get a
seven-
nice international signing bonus.
It's like this
Oh,
is this is your stud is the 17-year-old kid. Like that's awesome.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, fun tournament. Surprises all around. Really helped in terms of the growth of the game. And yeah, it was just a win-win for everybody. So we could now transition back to the United States, where all the players return for their respective teams to Major League Baseball for the last year of baseball that we're going to have until maybe 2028. So we might as well try our best to enjoy this season. So let's start off. We're going to go through all the divisions, like I said earlier. Going to pick winners, going to talk teams, all that good stuff. So we're going to start off here with fireworks. We're going to stay in the East with the AL East.
Pew pew.
Pew, 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 pew. The New York Yankees,
Amen.
Baltimore Orioles, Toronto Blue Jays, Tampa Bay Rays, everyone's favorite division in all of baseball, Boston Red Sox. Pete, who do you think will win the AL East and why?
We really asking this question? Come on, man. If I say anything other than the Yankees, I might as well just jump out this window right now and then
Hard and feathered.
run in front of the train. It's the New York Yankees because this is what we do. We win baseball games in the AL East and we're still the top dogs.
Besides last year.
We're still the top dogs, regardless of the fact this year we're gonna be tested a little bit early, but you know what? Garrett Cole, your Carlos Rodon back in May sometime. It's like making a big move. It's like making a big trade.
All right, where's the mute button?
Getting these two dogs back in that rotation. Schlitty, hopefully his phantom injuries go away and he can just proceed to
I think he's fine.
pick up where he left off last year and just get dialed in. Don't restrict his innings. Just let the kid pitch. That's what we need to do. We need to take the training wheels off.
He's a young buck. Let him throw.
And just flame on, baby. That's That's what I got. It's the Yankees world, and I know the Blue Jays are really freaking good, but they did lose Mr. Bichette. I think that is going to affect them
That's a big
more.
deal.
More than people think. Um, I don't know. It was a fun story. Yeah, the Blue Jays, they took the Dodgers to the limit. Not this year. Not this year. It's
World Series
Yankees.
hangover.
Yeah, Yankees are back, baby. We are back.
Richard.
I do think the Yankees are back too. You know,
Man.
I was tossing it up all off season, but to roll off of what you and Pete just said, I do think it's going to be a World Series hangover in Toronto. I don't think it stays that way all season. I think it starts that way from April to maybe June. They're going to get hot though. I think they're going to get hot, and I think they're going to be active at the deadline. They're the two teams in that division that I think are going to be vying for that top spot. But if the Yankees start the season hot, bro, I think they got a real good chance come All-Star break to have a nice gap between them and Toronto.
And you know what? Yankees are notorious for going on an early tear, but then that's
Then look like the worst team in baseball.
those summer months in late June, July,
Oh,
going into
July and
August.
August, they're as good as the Athletics.
Abysmal. So we need to build a sizable lead
Well,
and
yeah, absolutely.
and ride that baby out.
And I don't think the Yankees have to worry about Baltimore. Baltimore's got a fire lineup that could put up a lot of runs, but they don't have pitching.
No,
They
the
don't
pitching
have
isn't
any
there.
pitching. So
I'm excited to see Polar Bear
no, dude, that
what he
lineup
does
is going to
with
put up numbers.
Gunnar
100%.
Henderson.
The lineup's totally going to put up numbers. Their pitching's not going to. It's not going to have them be able to be up there with Toronto and the Yankees. Boston's weird, dude. I can never figure them out. One year they're really good, one year they're really not good. And I don't think Tampa Bay's probably the worst team in the division this year.
Yeah. And you're right about
who does Tampa have?
The grocery lady.
You're right about Boston, though.
They're either
They're
the best
weird
team in the world
dude.
or
They're just
horrible.
such a weird
Jekyll
team.
and Hyde. And then there's always, for whatever reason, the front office sours on everything. And it's just like, bam, it's a rebuild every.
Yeah, their front office and ownership.
They have some
terrible.
nice. They have some nice pieces if you look at their team. Like they got Crochet. That kid Roman Anthony is going to be a nice player. Losing Bregman probably wasn't nice for them.
Yeah,
That's going to be a big miss.
That's a big deal.
But yeah, Yankees win the division, bro. Yankees win the division. Toronto's a close second. They're going to absolutely snag a wild card spot.
98 wins for the Yankees.
It's fair.
All right, so for the AL East, I have the Toronto Blue Jays winning the AL East. No, I'm kidding. I do have the Yankees winning the division.
I thought we were getting like a live heel turn.
I really thought. I was like, man, this guy is right out the gate wearing the hat.
So no, if you had to put a gun to my head, I do think the Yankees win the division this year. Not by a whole lot. I think the Blue Jays will be on their heels the whole way because the Yankees are going to do what they have done for the last 7 years under Aaron Boone, and that's be the best team in baseball from April to July, and then from July into September be the worst team in baseball. This way, their win total gets just to about 94 or 95. It's not going to be any different. It's the same manager. They're pretty much running back the same team as last year. You know, hopefully Cole is healthy. Cole looked really good in his first spring training start, so I may not be worried about him. Carlos Rodon is very streaky. He had a really good year last year for the Yankees, but you never know what you're going to get out of him every time he's on the mound. So on paper, this team is really good, and on paper, this team should probably come out of the AL. I don't know if that's a good enough team to win the World Series. I don't know if it's a good enough team to really win the AL, because there's just been so much mismanaging of this team by Cashman and Boone throughout their 7-year tenure together You just never know what's really going to happen. Aaron Judge only bats 236 in the playoffs, so you need like other people around him to really put up good numbers in order to fucking win. I really like Schlittler this year. I think he's fine. I don't think there's an issue with his health. But what we really need to do is like I'm not worried about the offense. I'm actually not worried about the starting pitching. I'm really, really worried about the bullpen. This is one of the worst Yankee bullpens I think I've ever seen. So they
Yeah,
need their starters to either go 7 innings. But I love Bednar. I think Bednar's a dog. I think he's a top 5 closer in the American League. So I think they have that down, but they don't have our long reliever. They don't really have a middle reliever. They don't really even have a setup man. I think everything's just going to be position based and matchup based. I mean, I like Tim Hill. They still have the lefty specialist there.
Bro, I don't know how they sent that one kid down who was awesome in spring.
I'm so glad that you said that because if there was one thing I want more in life as a sports fan, and that's for Brian Cashman to leave. I mean, the day that Brian Cashman
the
leaves,
kid had an 0.66 ERA, and you look at that bullpen. How do you not make him the roster?
yeah, it's all because of service time. It's all because of manipulation of the service time. So for whatever reason, the Yankees, instead of putting out the best possible rotation right now to win games, they're looking at a number 2 prospect and worrying about paying him in arbitration in 7, 8 years. Because they're not a team serious about winning. They're still a team that only cares about the dollars and cents.
What
So
are we
yes,
talking about? Lagrange?
yeah,
LaGrange,
Carlos
yeah.
LaGrange had a
He was sick.
0.66
He was
ERA.
sick, lights out in spring. Like, how do you look at the Yankees bullpen for opening day and go, yeah, this kid's not a part of it?
Dude, he's a better Dellin Betances when Betances was in his prime for us.
Yeah,
Right. And the Yankees bullpen does not have that piece right now.
No.
That kid's that piece.
This is just like, Martian starting in, they optioned him down to AAA today.
Yeah, well, my opinion on that is Martian's not the player everybody thought he was.
No, because we fucked him up.
Well, okay. You bring him up, but then you play him
Sparingly.
20 games.
Yeah.
Or like, what do you? This is Yankees are notorious for taking a talented player and then putting their hands in the cookie jar and messing them around, and then they're never the same again. They did the same thing when Jabba Chamberlain was the biggest arm in baseball, and they brought him up. He was a reliever, and then they were like, all right, you're going to be a starting pitcher, but now we have Jabba rules. You can only pitch 50 pitches, or you can only pitch 4 innings, and then it just completely ruined them. And then they were like, all right, you're a reliever again because you can't be a starter.
And at that point, his confidence was shot.
So this Cashman is the worst general manager still in the entire sport. I don't care
and
how good.
And the other problem is how do you not play Trent Grisham when you're paying the dude $22 million a year? If you're paying him $22 million a year, he's got to be out in center field every day, taking at bats every day.
I don't listen. They could pay him $22 million to scrub toilets. I
don't give a shit.
I get it. I can't personally believe that they even gave him the qualifying offer for that.
You want to know why they gave him the qualifying offer? Check this out. Ready?
We're back to this.
So they gave him the qualifying offer because if he were to sign somewhere else, the Yankees instead would have got a 3rd round comp pick instead of a 4th round comp pick. So instead of just settling for a 4th round pick and not fucking up their outfield, they gave him the qualifying offer to maybe get that 3rd round pick. So
like
once again,
rounds in baseball drafts, who cares?
Yeah, because Brian Cashman is the worst general manager in all of sports, and I cannot wait for him to leave. Spencer Jones was sent down.
Spencer Jones should be the starting center fielder.
Yes.
Bellinger should be in left field. Judge in right. It's not rocket science.
Nope, it's not rocket science because they sent him back down to AAA because they know if we don't call him up until May, that'll give us an extra year of arbitration for him because once again they're thinking about dollars and cents 8 years down the line because they're not serious about winning. They're only serious about putting dollars and cents and making you buy all those chicken buckets. And they're putting
$21 chicken buckets.
they're putting a team out there just good enough to keep y'all and going through those turnstiles.
That
And yes,
first chicken bucket of the season is
Gonna hit like crack.
like,
I hope they spit in it.
listen, I'll open my mouth, just spit in my mouth.
Okay. That's lewd. But yes, I do think the Yankees will win the division. I do think that they'll probably end up in the ALCS, maybe not get embarrassed by somebody. Who knows? But
Bounced in the wild card.
yeah, I'm not. Well, if they win a division, they won't be in the wild card, depending on their seeding. So
Fair. All right.
I
Bouncing
do think
divisional
they'll be in the ALDS at minimum. And, I don't know what else happens from there. I don't know if Aaron Boone decides to mismanage us 10 games like he did last year. I don't know if Brian Cashman decides to make bad trades like he did last year. And that does nothing for us. And we'll just go on his press conferences and say that we're all wrong and stupid when he's an absolute fucking idiot and he needs to get out of this town. I almost would rather, if it meant the Yankees got bounced in the wild card and Brian Cashman got fired, I'd rather that. I would rather that because that means the Yankees would be in a better place. But, the judge will be 34 and the window is now, and it's probably closing really quickly. So you got to get it done this year, because if they don't get it done this year and no one else gets fired, I'm going to be a Mets fan. Because I need to follow a team that actually cares about winning.
Oh, really?
So this right now is
Join the dark side, my friend.
Is the point in the podcast where Zach's monotone inflection is not being picked up. So when Dan runs his AI later on for the doggies of 2026, this is going to be like the biggest like freak out right now, or the biggest hot take is.
See, Zach. I can't yell like I used to, because like I am in an apartment building and I have neighbors like above me and below me. So
it's fine. Just tell them tomorrow. Sorry.
Running my podcast.
Sorry.
Don't worry. I've been decently loud before, so I just haven't screamed. Yeah, just fucking.
Just wait till Yankee baseball starts. I'm sure you will.
Yeah, I'm gonna be hate watching that Netflix game, and every time Max Fried gets hit for a home run, it'll be 6 or 8 times. And
stop it! No, oh my god! All right, next division.
Next division, NL East. We're gonna go to the NL East for Mets, Phillies, Marlins, whoever else is in that fucking godforsaken division.
Nationals.
Braves. Well, yeah, I mean, the Nationals aren't even a fucking team.
The Braves too.
The Braves, they're a team. They're pretty good. If I were to, I'll start this one off. If I were to pick who wins the NL East, on paper, it should be the Mets, and I do think it will be the Mets. I don't like, obviously, the Marlins and the Washington Nationals. They're basically AAA teams. Atlanta's always good. They're always a threat. They're losing Profar for the year to steroids is a big deal for them. Sale is, he's almost 40, so we don't really know if he's going to be the same as last year, even though he won Cy Young. But the Phillies are really the Mets' only true contender with them for the division. And I just don't really like the vibes in Phillies camp right now. They should have. They were in the middle of signing Bo Bichette before the Mets took him away, and this whole thing with Harper and Dombrowski continues to be very interesting. And if it kind of falls off the rails for the Phillies, and I would love for the Yankees to trade for Bryce Harper at the deadline if the Phillies are out of it, but I don't think the Phillies will be out of it because of just how bad the other divisions are going to be. But I do think it will be the Mets. It's a completely new team, completely different team. The only thing that scares me with them is their bullpen too. Losing Edwin Diaz is a huge deal. Their starting pitching also is a slight question mark. I know they got that rookie McLean, looks pretty good. Rest of the rotation, Besides him, Freddie Peralta, that was a big addition. Sean Manaea is a very iffy. It's just if I'm a Mets fan like Rich is, I'm not worried about this lineup. I'm not worried about putting up runs. I'm not worried about the top of my rotation. Just worried about the bullpen. I mean, I know they brought in Devin Williams and Luke Weaver, who were just amazing for the other New York teams. So I don't really know what the Mets think that they're going to get out of those fucking freaks. But I don't think it's going to be anything special with those guys. I think that bullpen will have issues too. But I got the Mets winning the NL East and making it back to the playoffs after their epic collapse last year.
Man, Devin Williams just opening day giving up a banger out into center field.
Yeah, we already know he can't pitch anymore. Like we already know it. So it's just very interesting that the Mets did
Sorry,
that.
Rich. I am gonna go.
Go Phillies.
I'm gonna
Go
go.
for it.
I'm gonna go with the Phillies, with the exception, as long as Bryce Harper's still on that team, because
Okay,
I think
that's fair.
I think he can get traded even if they're still in contention because of the soured relationship.
Okay, that's fair.
So if Bryce Harper is on the Phillies are winning the division.
If he's
If
not
not,
on the Phillies, then it's the Mets.
it's the team from Queens that wears blue and orange.
The New York team that
The,
cares
the
about
New
winning?
York Metropolitans will win the division if Bryce Harper is not a Philly.
Okay.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but whether Bryce Harper's a Philly or not, for 162 games or just one game, no matter what, the winner of the NL East division
The
will
Miami
be
Marlins.
the New York Metropolitans. LFGM. Let's fucking go, Mets. I got plenty to say about the Mets, but I'll keep it nice and short. This team is new. They're going to be fired up on opening day. Freddie Peralta on the bump. Mets fans are just stoked, man. We had the same team for probably the last 6, 7, 8 years.
Must be nice to have a new team with a nice
And
owner.
it's time to shake things up in Queens, and they did.
Wow, what a concept.
Bo Bichette looking real nice in that new number 19 jersey. Luis Robert Jr. looking real nice working on his center field work with Juan Soto. Juan Soto moving back to left field, his natural position. They're just this lineup from top to bottom is going to hit. They're going to score. I don't disagree with your points on the bullpen. I don't think Devin Williams is going to be as bad as he was last year. That doesn't mean I think he's going to be elite or going to be an all-star. The Mets seem to find a way to bring pitchers back to their universe a little bit. So I think Williams will be okay. We'll see about Luke Weaver. I'm not overly excited about him. I do like the dude we got in the trade from Milwaukee. Tobias Myers is a nice piece. 28-year-old relief pitcher, so he's in the prime of his career. Could be a nice piece. Starting pitching wise, I'm not as concerned as maybe others would be. I think Peralta's going to be sick. McLean's going to be sick. We'll see from Anaya. We'll see from Senga. If Senga could stay healthy the whole year, and he's the guy we had last year from April to July before
Clay
he got hurt.
Holmes
Great.
starting for you guys still?
Clay Holmes will be starting for us, yes. He had a great year last year. Why wouldn't he?
Great year?
I don't think it was a great year.
He had a 3.6 for his first year ever starting. I'll take it.
That's a good year.
We're asking him to be a fourth man in the rotation. I'll take a 3.6.
12-8, 3.53.
I think that's a very good year.
It's a good year. I'm cool with it.
Be nice.
He'll be starting. So listen, the Mets have an exciting team. They're gonna win that division. I think the Phillies are gonna fall apart this year. I don't like what's going on in that clubhouse. If the Braves stay healthy, I actually have the Braves trailing the Mets more so than the Phillies.
Interesting.
But they gotta stay healthy. They were not healthy last year.
Yeah. Well, I feel like they're
Braves
never
are
healthy.
a good sleeper team.
But the Braves are probably going to trail the Mets. It's going to be the Braves and the Mets at the top of the division. especially with Ronald Acuna riding the high off Venezuela.
Oh yeah,
He was the leader of Team Venezuela, so
he's such a dog.
yeah, he's such a good player. Um,
He's
yeah, I
another
mean,
one that's
wow.
always hurt though.
Yeah, I mean, but you know what, Pete? You know it's crazy. What a concept. What a cool, awesome concept where the Steve Cohen looked at the Mets and said, "This isn't working. We need to shake things up. Let me get a new general manager in here. Let me get a new manager in here. Let's turn this thing around." Wow, it must be really, really nice because over here in Stanky Land, we're totally okay with our non-profit making Yankees, apparently. So
FYI, Yankee guy Carlos Mendoza, who's managing the Mets, I believe is going to make his stamp this year as one of the best managers in baseball.
good. I hope he does anything to make the Yankees look bad
because he's legit. He's a legit manager.
Anything to make the Yankees look bad. This fucking guy.
Either win the World Series or be so embarrassed that people have to get fired. Because we all know Hal's sensitive. We all know Hal's a little sensitive little rich boy. So when his little investor friends get in his ear and he gets all mad because they're making fun of him, that's usually when things happen. So unless the Yankees win the World Series, I would like them to either win the World Series or go sub 500. This way, people just get fired.
Listen, we've talked about this ad nauseum.
Good.
The Yankees currently do not operate
like a real baseball team?
They don't value winning above everything. They value dollars and
I'm
cents.
so glad that Pete finally admitted that here.
I know. What do you mean? I've been saying this.
Oh,
George Steinbrenner valued winning above everything. It didn't matter what it was. He would have fired his kid if he saw the way the team was going right now.
Oh yeah.
When you have
the 6 foot,
he
definitely might have.
The 6'7", 280-pound giant home run king, and you're not winning the World Series, there would be big problems. I'm gonna go hop in my DeLorean right now. I'm going to resuscitate George fucking Steinbrenner, throw him in the passenger seat, fly that baby back to 2026, let him hit his son Cashman and Aaron Boone with a Vince McMahon, "You're fired," and then just blow it up. Jeter the GM, Posada's the manager. All is right in the world, and old Georgie boy writing checks. That's what it should be.
Listen, I completely agree.
In 4 more years, bam, Juan Soto, you're a Yankee. Because we know he misses Mr.
coming back.
Oh yeah,
he's gonna get his ring in Queens.
Right
he's
now,
gonna ride off into the pasture.
Right now, I will put $1 American that says Juan Soto opts out.
Well, it would be stupid if he didn't opt out. Of course, he's going to opt out.
It's in what 4 years?
4 years, yeah,
4 years.
His age 30 season.
When he opts out, and he is a New York Yankee again.
No, it's not going to happen.
Well, it's actually,
listen, this is so cute. You're like the new girl in the relationship, and he's still looking behind.
Listen, I'm not even going to make the guarantee that in 4 years he's still a Met. I'm not that dumb, but I'm definitely going to double counter your $1 American to another American dollar of he won't be a Yankee ever again.
I have a $2 bill in my wallet that I will put up
I,
on
I could
that.
probably find one too. Make it
You know, it's funny that you say that. I have a $2 bill that I have not used, and it's sitting in there. Um, you know what? Like, if I had an opinion right now, just based off of Juan Soto's just current activity, current attitude, and his actions, you know, because actions always speak louder than words.
God.
If you put a gun to my head right now and said, "Listen, what team is he going to be on when he's a free agent at age 30?" I would probably say the Yankees. It's very, very evident by his actions and what he said in interviews, especially at the World Baseball Classic, that he had a lot of fun on the Yankees and had a lot of fun playing with Aaron Judge. And we also need to remember, was going to sign with the Yankees because his dad wanted him to sign with the Yankees, but his mom
Until
wanted
his mom got a wardrobe.
but his mom wanted the wardrobe, so that was the main reason why he went to the Mets. So let's not, you know, let's be honest with ourselves over here. You know, like he wanted to make his mom happy, and he didn't want to
Hey,
leave
in
The New
4
York
years,
area.
none of this matters.
Yes, I
Because
know.
guess what? In
I'm
4
just telling
years,
you what my opinion is right now.
I'm making a different stamp, okay? In the next 4 years, Juan Soto wins a ring with the Mets.
Oh my God.
And that
Zach,
changes everything.
Zach,
I don't think it changes anything.
you know what we've done?
He's all about money.
Boop, 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 boop. We've pressed the buttons to activate the launch sequence over
I
there.
just don't see a world where he ends up back in the Bronx. I don't see it.
Oh, absolute
Oh, I can see
all
it. Listen, I'm the
roads
biggest Yankee hater ever, and I
all
can see it.
roads lead. Because guess what? In that time, there's no more Stanton. The payroll's dropping. And you know what? We'll be able to.
Judge will be a 38-year-old DH.
They're
Well,
gonna
there'll
have
be a
a
salary
blast.
cap. We're gonna have a
They're,
salary cap by
they're
then.
gonna have a
So
blast in
Oh, yeah,
Judge's
so
Twilight
you won't
Year.
be able to afford them anyway.
Yeah, we will.
we
Just
were
gonna
able
have
to afford him last time.
Listen, we're gonna have
a
salary caps. We won't be able to. I won't be able to afford them either with a salary cap.
Yeah, he'll end up playing for the Los
Dodgers.
Or
Angeles
the
Angels.
Dodgers. The Dodgers.
No, but in all honesty, though, the way he talks about the Yankees,
It's a little interesting still.
and you know what, Juan Soto, if you're listening to this, I miss you too, bud. I had a great time with you.
That was a fun
I'll,
year.
I'll always remember that home run you hit against the Guardians.
Well, of course.
If the Yankees won the World Series that against the Dodgers that year, that would be the greatest Yankees postseason home run.
Well, yeah. And he would still sign with the Mets because he's all about money, bro.
He's
He
all
still would have
well.
signed with the
He
Mets.
was all about the money and pleasing his mama.
Yeah, he's even if the Yankees had won the World Series with him, he was going to the Mets. And Rich will tell you, I was the only guy saying it. So, because I saw the tea leaves and I wasn't blinded. I don't have blinders on, you know. So,
Well, listen, I had my fucking Ray Charleses on, and
yeah, I know you did.
I couldn't see 2 inches in front of me, and I was just like this.
Blindside.
Juan Soto, baby.
Well,
Will
yeah,
be a
and
Yankee.
you know the reason why we lost that series is because of our manager, and he still
Oh
has a
my
job.
God, we're back to this ad nauseum.
But no, we're not. We're
Nestor
moving on.
Cortez deserves to get his left arm chopped off for what he did in game 1 of the World Series. If the Yankees brought in Tim Hill,
If the Yankees win Game 1, we win the series.
I'm
I'll say that till the day I die.
all
Anyway,
right.
we're gonna move on.
Enough of
We're gonna move on.
Next division.
Next division. We're going to go back to the American League Central with the Guardians, Tigers, White Sox. Fill me in on the others because I don't have the list on me because
Said Tigers, White Sox, Twins,
Twins. They're not even a team.
Guardians,
The Twins
and the Royals.
are such a terrible team consistently.
Oh,
It's
they're horrible.
It's amazing.
Twins are terrible. They're not even a real team. The Guardians are always competitive because they have a great manager and the team is really, really good. Um, but I have the Tigers winning that division. Tariq Schoolboy
Fuck him.
is going to try to get his third straight Cy Young. The offense is always kind of good enough. They're just a really well-rounded team, and I just like the Tigers. I think it's a weak division. I actually do like the moves that the White Sox made. I think they're trending in the right direction for once. I think they're going to be a young team just looking to build something. But because I don't think the White Sox are the worst team in the division, and I don't even think they're the worst team in baseball anymore. I think they made some pretty nice moves and like really under the radar moves because teams like the Yankees didn't feel like spending money on other players. So, um, yeah, I'm going to take the Tigers for the AL Central.
I am not going to take the Tarek Skubal turncoats. I am going to go with Bobby Witt Jr. and the Kansas City Royals.
I don't think they got enough, but I love me some Bobby Witt.
He's a dog. A
You
dog.
know, it's really funny you say that, Pete, because my pick's actually the Royals too.
Wow, am I
Oh,
missing something? Are the
I do like Kansas City this year. I do think they got a lot of young talent. Bobby Witt Jr. is probably the best shortstop in baseball.
not probably.
No, he is.
Yeah,
He is.
He is the best shortstop in baseball.
He is the best
They
shortstop in
got
baseball.
some nice pitchers. It's not an elite staff, but it's good enough. Their bullpen pieces are also not elite, but they're good enough. And they have some really nice young players. Jack Caglione is going to be a really nice young piece. I like Vinny Pasquantino at first base. I think they have a lineup that's going to score some runs.
I mean,
they signed Starling Marte, who is really good against left-handed pitching.
Cole Reagans.
Cole Reagans is a nice pitcher.
He had an off year. He was injured.
Injury riddled.
He'll be back. Seth Lugo, he could be a dog. You got Michael Waka, Bubich, because I love that fucking name. I mean, I think with that team,
They also do have the MVP from Team Venezuela, Michael Garcia.
Okay. And you know what? It's always fun watching Big Sally Perez hit
I love Salvador Perez.
hit bombs.
I love him. So yeah, I think they're a sleeper team this year, but Detroit's going to be right there with them.
Yeah, Detroit is obviously going to be right there with them, but I just won't pick them. So, you know what? Bobby Witt Jr. is youthful and he's the future, so why not? Why not the Royals this year?
I think we're going to get some shocks in baseball this year. I got a couple other teams on my radar to talk about that you would be surprised that I'm going to talk about.
Ooh, I like it. NL Central, we have the see, I'm a smart man. Here we go. I got it up here. NL Central, we got the Cubbies, we got the Reds, Brewers, Pirates, Cardinals. Obviously, the Pirates are Paul Skeens in the bag of chips. The Reds have some young talent. They squeaked into the playoffs last year. They might be trending in the right direction. Cardinals are like I think the Cardinals are bottom feeders this year. Cubs are a decent team too, but I think the Brewers are still going to win the division. I got the Brewers again. They have the best manager in baseball. I mean, he's won the award 2 to 3 times in the last 4 years. His name is escaping me, but he's the best manager in baseball.
Craig Counsell.
Yes. They got a great lineup. I know they just traded away Peralta, and that's a big deal. So their starting pitching did get a hit, did take a hit, I should say, but they develop so many guys. Like I feel like every time the Brewers call somebody up, he's really good.
They're a farm factory.
Yeah,
They're very good at developing talent, and they're one of the only teams in baseball right now that really lives by the small ball mentality. It's really interesting.
Yeah, and you know what?
They win with it.
Yeah, they're consistently good. They're always winning. They're always in the mix, and yeah, I'm gonna take the Brewers. Not a fan of obviously the Pirates or the Cardinals. The Reds may squeak in as a wild card team again because they have a great manager in Terry Francona. The Cubbies, I think, may get stuck in the middle somewhere, and I think they're in a kind of like a lull period because they were really good when Bellinger was there. They haven't really been the same. So I'm going to take the Brewers.
I am gonna go with the team that you just said, the Chicago Cubs. Um, I think I don't know. They got some pieces on there. I mean, Pete Crow Armstrong, they added Bregman. I think that's going to be a huge thing. If you just going through their team, Nico Horner,
I like their lineup. I don't like their pitching.
I
They got a nice
mean,
lineup.
they got, I mean, their best pitcher is probably Imanaga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a good lefty arm. Got Matt Boyd. Um, Javier Assad is decent. I don't know. I don't know much about their bullpen, um, but I'm gonna go with the Cubs. I like Pete Crow Armstrong a lot.
I'm gonna back Zach on the Brewers pick. I really like Milwaukee this year. I mean, like I said, to kind of piggyback off what I just said before, they are one of the only teams that's kind of rocking with the small ball, old school mentality right now, and it's probably credit to Craig Counsell and how great of a manager he is. But they got some really nice pieces. They got some young pieces. Biasly because I'm a Met fan, obviously we made a deal with Milwaukee earlier in the offseason, and they got Jet Williams and Brandon Sproat from the Mets. And I actually, if either of them are, I haven't checked, but if either of them are on the club for opening day, I really like both of their odds in being National League Rookie of the Years. They're really, really good prospects that the Brewers got from us. But they're filled with just really nice young talent. So Brewers are going to win the division, and Cincinnati probably trails them. I think Cincinnati continues to roll and build on what they did last year, but they're still not strong enough to probably take Milwaukee in that division. Chicago's a little wonky. We'll see.
Mm, like it. Um, let's go to the AL West. AL West, Astros, Angels, Athletics, Mariners, Rangers. I mean, there's really only like two teams in this division that is even noteworthy. Astros and the Mariners. Texas Rangers are just Corey Seager, Jacob DeGrom, and a bag of chips. The Oakland Athletics are still Oakland. I mean, listen, Oakland's got some nice young talent. They got some nice young kids. Soderstrom, the rookie of the year last year, his name is escaping me. But they got some really nice young pieces on that lineup. And I think by the time they're in Vegas, they may actually be a pretty decent team.
Nick Kurtz.
Nick Kurtz, that's right. Dude, that dude's a freak. What a freak.
Nick Kurtz and Jacob Wilson were both really good rookies
Yeah,
last year.
I think their lineup actually is good. And I think they may win a decent amount of games. They just probably can't pitch out of a paper bag. So
They're not gonna beat the Mariners.
no,
The Mariners,
they're not going to beat the Mariners. The Angels are just a joke. I mean,
Logan Gilbert, Luis Castillo, Bryce Miller.
yeah, but you know what? I'm not. I originally had the Mariners as my winner for the AL West.
Dogs, except that overrated scum of the dumper. I I can't wait to see what Cal Raleigh does this year.
I have the Astros winning the AL
Okay.
West. I think they made a lot of really good moves this offseason. Signing that Japanese ace was such a big deal. They still have a strong bullpen. Their starting rotation got a whole lot better with Amai. Um, the lineup has always been able to produce. They're also a baseball factory. Any kid that they develop, they bring him right up and he plays well because they're serious about winning. So I'm going to take the Astros actually over the Mariners. I think the Mariners take a step back this year. I think one of the main reasons why they were so good last year was because Kyle Rowley had the best season of a catcher could possibly have. And
It's
yeah,
getting pitched down the middle.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna get. I don't think he's gonna do what he did last year. So I think Seattle takes a step back in that regard. I mean, because what is Julio Rodriguez going to take that next step and be this elite outfielder that we're just waiting for?
That's all right. So that was my key. If Cal Raleigh's going to have a good year, it's because Julio Rodriguez jumps up to that next level.
Yeah, I'm still waiting
And
on that. So I'm going to take the Astros.
because Julio Rodriguez was supposed to be the dog, the guy
Yeah, this was he was
two
supposed to be
years
the
ago.
yeah he was supposed to be the next big thing. And Aaron Judge said, "Nope,
Yeah.
I'm still the guy."
I have Houston myself. Yeah, they're like you said, Zach, they're just a baseball factory, dude. I really don't think there's gonna be a moment in probably the recent and near future where Houston's not a competitive baseball team. Like they just always constantly find a way to be competitive in the mix no matter what. So I have them winning that division. I do think the Mariners take a step back. They are probably the number 2 team in that division, but listen, there's 3 wild card spots in baseball, and I think if Oakland could get hot, bro.
I would love for Oakland to.
I don't. I just keep calling them Oakland. I know they're not Oakland anymore, but the Athletics, bro.
The Athletics,
They got a
no.
Yeah,
nice
yeah,
they
they're
have a
just the
nice
Athletics.
young lineup. Jacob Wilson, nice young shortstop. Nick Kurtz coming off the Rookie of the Year season. Lawrence Butler. I think there's a kid Denzel Clark in center. There's another player that's skipping my. Oh, you said Soderstrom.
Yeah,
He's a fun kid. They got a nice little team, dude. They added Jeff McNeil, so they got him, and they signed a couple other veterans too to mix into that team. So if they can win some games, bro, and get a little hot, Athletics might make a wild card run.
Brent
Nothing
Rooker is a
crazy. Yeah.
dog.
Brent Rooker.
oh, Brent
Rooker's a
Rooker, yeah,
dog. Like they got a team, bro. They're gonna put up runs,
they
and
got a
if
good
their
lineup.
pitching can maybe hold up a little bit.
I
Shit,
think they got
man.
a good lineup.
The
Again, this
Athletics
is
aren't going to be like you said about Chicago. I don't think Athletics are going to be bottom feeders. They're going to be a competitive team to play against.
all right. Well, this relies on the shoulders of Luis Severino
He's their
and
ace.
Aaron Savali. So
Yeah. If you look at Severino's numbers last year, he was way better when he didn't pitch in that minor league stadium. It's really funny, actually.
Yeah, because it's not a baseball stadium. It's incredible that they're playing in this minor league stadium.
It's crazy, bro.
8-11, a 4.54 earn run average.
But check the road numbers. Check the road numbers.
Yeah, the road numbers are insane.
He was significantly better on the road. It was crazy.
All right. I'll take your word for it while I search for this.
Well, Pete, who you have winning the division? Did you pick the Mariners?
I picked the Mariners.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I picked the Mariners.
All right. Well, while you're looking that up, we'll go to the NL West. Probably the always the most competitive division in the National League besides the National League East. Listen, man, this isn't difficult. This is the
Okay.
dot.
All right. So quickly, Luis Severino on the road last season, 6-2, a 3.02 earned run average,
Different player.
80 innings pitched, 56 strikeouts, compared to his at-home earned run average of I don't have that, but yeah, 3.02 on the
The guy
road.
was a different pitcher on the road.
Yeah, he was a different pitcher.
So they should just pitch him away games.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Or hopefully he's used to pitching in Sacramento.
Maybe.
The Athletics.
The Athletics. I listen for the NL West. This is the Dodgers world, and we're just living in it. They're still the World Series favorites. They somehow added Kyle Tucker to an already stacked team.
Oh,
I mean, they added Edwin Diaz to an already stacked team. They're going to be the reason why we do not have baseball in 2027. Listen, this team, if they're healthy and there's no catastrophic injuries or anything like that, They're walking to a third straight World
Even
Series.
with catastrophic injuries, they are going to Obafemi their way into the fucking playoffs and just bounce
I think
right into
they
the World Series.
I
That's a
think they
lock.
yeah, it's my lock. They're winning the World Series. It'll be their third straight.
Three-peat.
It'll be a three-peat, and then baseball will be gone for a year and a half. So it's
And then they still might four-peat because in that time, they're probably going to figure out how they can restructure all the contracts that are being kicked down the road and deferred to make it work.
just geniuses, man. What a genius front office, genius ownership group, forward
It's
thinking.
it's it's amazing what happens when your front office is just committed to putting a winning product.
To winning
Guess what? The Dodgers value winning
over everything else.
above everything,
Because guess
so
what
much so
happens?
that they're like, here's $2 billion in contracts.
You know what's
We'll
crazy?
figure it out.
You know what's crazy? You know what happens when your team wins a lot? You make a lot of money.
Make a lot of money to pay for the players that want to come win with you.
Shohei Ohtani's
Yeah.
entire contract was
Paid
made
for.
up in Ohtani's first full season. So put that into perspective. Because when you win, you make money. When you win, fans come. When fans come, they spend money. But unfortunately, the Yankees are just Ringling Brothers and they're Disney. So everyone
We're back to this is like all right, you've reached
listen,
here and now
everyone
Just
loves
keep recircling to the
everyone
Yankees.
loves Disneyland, right? Everyone loves Disneyland. No matter how horrible it is or how great it is,
Listen, Zach,
everyone goes to Disneyland.
Zach, I don't want you to get worked up.
We're never winning ever again.
I don't want you to get worked up, but you can't assume that
Of
the
course I can.
New York Yankees are turning a profit.
Oh my, you know what?
A $7 billion franchise, the most valuable franchise in all of sports.
The Yankees made more money in revenue than the Dodgers did last year.
You can't assume that they turned a profit.
I can assume that they can kiss my hairy ass.
Okay. So, yeah, the Dodgers, they're definitely going to win their division again.
Oh, here we go. Here we go with the Mets are beating the Dodgers in the NLCS.
Oh, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Oh,
we didn't get to futures.
Hold on. Hold the horse.
Oh, come on. We already know what was happening.
The Dodgers are winning their division.
Good.
Okay.
See? And that's all he said.
They're the most low. I'm not done. I'm starting to lose my voice though, but I'm not done. They're the most loaded team in baseball
that I've ever seen in my life.
The best team on paper that we've ever seen.
On paper.
That we've ever seen.
On paper, on plastic, on a computer.
It's the greatest baseball team.
It's the greatest baseball team ever.
Ever. Yes.
The Avengers of baseball.
110%.
Yeah. They're the Avengers.
The only solace I have is knowing that it's a very, very long season and a lot could happen in 162 baseball games.
Yeah, like winning the World Series for the third time.
But they're gonna win their division. They're gonna be their
they were
National League West champions.
They were banged up.
They were so hurt last
year, and they cakewalked themselves through the season to the playoffs into the World Series.
Yeah, they were jogging. They were jogging all year.
They're just not. There's nobody on their level. I agree.
They did go. They were like, all right, you know what? We're gonna really make the Yankees look bad. We're gonna stretch this to 7 games in the World Series, and then we're gonna take our foot and stomp on the necks of the Toronto Blue Jays.
Yeah, listen, they're great. They're gonna definitely repeat their division this year.
How great! Just phenomenal. I love it. It's just great.
What's the next division?
Okay,
There,
wait. Hang on,
there is no other division. We're gonna go.
Oh,
We're
okay, great.
transitioning.
hang
Great.
on.
Thank God.
I just the Dodgers rotation or lineup, right?
I don't need to hear this. I played MLB The Show an hour ago. I know what's on it.
Well, I don't, and I need a refresher.
Why you like torturing yourself?
I do. I'm a
We're
masochist.
we're Yankee fans. Of course, we're
Okay,
torturing
all right.
ourselves.
All right, so
Yeah, look at their projected lineup. Go ahead.
all right, so this rotation, right? You got Yamamoto, dog, Tyler Glasnow, if healthy, dog,
Oh yeah, he's a freak.
freak, Shohei Ohtani,
The goat
a dog, not the goat,
for a
dog.
two-way player. Yes, he's the
All
goat.
right, all right, all right.
He's
Wait,
not a better hitter than Aaron Judge. I hate all these fucking. I'm going to lose my mind for like half a second here. I apologize. But all these ESPN, Fox, CBS, all these
I
people
know.
that have Shohei Ohtani as a better hitter than Aaron Judge, it's just so ridiculously stupid. And it's not even like, yeah,
Blasphemous.
it's blasphemous. Like he is a great hitter. He's probably the second best hitter. He hits 50 home runs. He gets 50 steals. He's not a better hitter than Aaron Judge. He did not bat 331 with 60 home runs. I
I'm
don't want.
just saying
It's so stupid. It's
we
so
may
biased.
see Aaron Judge run more this year.
I please don't.
I know.
Please
Listen,
don't.
I don't want to. Let's stick to what we do.
Just
Let's
just
hit
read off.
70
Just
out
read
of
the
the
rotation.
stadium and jog around. We don't need to.
Just read the rotation, please. For love of God, help me, please.
Gavin Stone, Blake Snell, Roki Sasaki. What? And then, all right, let's go to the bullpen real quick.
Oh Lord.
Tanner Scott was a dog. Oh, by the way, get the trumpets out.
They're gonna have 9 All-Stars this year.
Will Smith, the catcher. Freddie Freeman at first base.
Did you really have to say Will Smith, the catcher?
Yeah, well, you don't
I
know.
didn't.
It could
I didn't
be Will
think.
Smith,
I didn't think you were
rapper,
talking about the
actor, and
Fresh
author.
Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah,
Well, isn't there another Will Smith out there too?
There is another Will Smith because I think there is a stat that Will Smith has won the World Series like the last like 10 years because it's been like that other Will Smith and this Will Smith.
Mm.
There's probably so many Will Smiths in the world.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the Will Smiths in the world.
Shout out Will Smiths.
Miguel
Smiths,
Rojas.
fuck you.
Tommy Edman.
Do you have to keep reading this team? I hate them.
Mookie Betts.
I hate him.
By the way, fuck the Red Sox for doing it.
They started this.
Yeah, they started this.
You know what? I got a better idea. You know what? Start reading the lineup again. I got a better response.
Oh God.
Kyle Tucker.
What?
Perfect. Teoscar Hernandez.
What?
Shohei Ohtani.
What?
Shout out to Stone Cold Steve Austin. It was just recently 316 day.
That's
and
right.
you know what? There's nothing better than a good old 316. Stone Cold said, whoop your ass. What?
Austin 316 says the Dodgers win the 3rd straight World Series.
Okay, so
we haven't gotten the World Series predictions yet.
All right, let's do World Series predictions. Stone Cold Steve Austin says the Los Angeles Dodgers just repeated, won the World Series. What?
Well, no, who are they playing in the World Series?
New York Yankees. What? Whoop the New York Yankees ass again. Stomp a mud hole in them. Walk it dry. I'm just kidding. The New York Yankees are going to win the World Series, and that's the bottom line because P. Schmitty said so. Yankees are winning the World Series.
Did Zack leave?
He left. He's gone.
Did Zack leave?
He's gone.
He left?
He's done with the Yankees.
We're done.
He's done
My
with the
World
Yankees.
Series prediction is Dodgers over Houston. I think the Yankees meet the Houston Astros once again in the
Oh
ALCS.
God, if we lose to the Astros in the ALCS, I'm gonna jump out that window again and run in front
Guaranteed.
of the fucking train that's going by.
It's gonna happen because they care about winning. They have a better manager. They have a better GM. Their players hit in the postseason. It's a horrible matchup. Astros beat the Yankees in 6. Dodgers beat the Astros in 5.
Damn it!
See, he knows. You see
Oh,
this?
I
You
know,
see this,
I
Rich?
know.
Okay.
You
He
know what
knows.
I know? I know jack shit. I just know the Yankees are going to the World Series again, and it's going to be the catalyst for Juan Soto joining them in 4 years.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Okay. Now, I'll start with the American League
Oh
team that
boy.
I pick.
Everybody get ready for this wild shit that's about to take place in the NL.
American League. The New York Yankees.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, we're losing Rich.
Oh no.
The year before. Hold on. What's happening? Are you really losing me?
Oh no, you're good. You're
Hello?
good
You're
now.
back.
I'm good.
We're
You're
back.
back.
We're back. We're back.
Okay.
You're back.
Stop. Am I good? All right, I'm back. Okay. The year before Major League Baseball goes into a lockout, the New York Yankees are going to play the New York Metropolitans in the 2026
Oh my God.
World
Give me what he's smoking.
Series.
Oh my Lord. My
We're
God.
going to get it. We almost got it a year ago. We're going to get it
2 years ago?
2 years ago. 2 years ago. Last year. Not the year before last year.
Yes.
We're going to get it this year. I'm making the call.
Oh Lord.
Listen, if we're not playing the Dodgers in the fucking World Series, I'll make that call too.
Yeah, but you're going to lose in 6.
Oh my God. My God. Nothing would make me happier than Aaron Judge just destroying a piss missile over Juan Soto's head.
Nope. Mets over Yankees
Just like
in
this.
6. Yep. Nope.
They're very similar teams in terms of what their makeup is.
They're extremely similar. But you know
Yeah.
what? The key acquisition for the Yankees that's going to push us over the top
Oh
is
Lord.
going to be Bryce Harper when he's putting the crown on Aaron Judge's head, just like he did in the WBC.
All right,
Book.
check this out. If the Yankees, as currently constructed, played the Mets as currently constructed, the Mets probably win in 7 because the Yankees starting pitching will dominate early because I do think the Yankees overall rotation is better than the Mets. But this lineup's going to get tired and this lineup's not going to hit in the clutch like always. And I think the Mets will win in 7. If the Yankees acquire Bryce Harper, then I think the Yankees would win in that series. So that's my caveat.
Okay.
Love that. I love that caveat.
Because the Bryce Harper is notoriously very clutch in the playoffs. So he would be exactly what the Yankees would need.
Him and Stanton.
Him and Stanton. This way, Judge doesn't have to think he has to do everything on his own.
That's the problem. Aaron Judge. I guess the pressure is a lot. So
Yeah, he has the weight of an entire sport on his shoulders. Dude, he's on the cover with Shohei Ohtani on Sports Illustrated. It's Ohtani and Judge. Like Ohtani is king on the West, Judge is king on the East. Like he has the weight of the fucking sport on his shoulder. So that's why he's always just whiffing in the playoffs because he's like, well, if I don't hit this, I'm the biggest failure in the history of the world. And you know what? Like that's what you
strike
should.
three.
Yeah.
All right. I think, all right. So another thing that we are getting this year, and I think it's going to help him tremendously, is the balls and strikes call, the
Oh, the
challenge.
ABS system?
The
Yeah.
ABS
challenge.
system, yeah.
I think that specifically,
That's going to help a lot. He's
you
going to
know how
walk
many
more than anyone in
I would
history.
love to know like the deep dive of how many times he's been called out on strikes on that pitch at the knees when it's
I do know it's more than anyone in baseball. I don't know the exact numbers, but I know I read somewhere it's the most in baseball because it's
which
just
I
huge.
mean when you're a
A
fucking
building,
giant, your strike zone is obviously going to be different than a normal.
yeah. And listen, just to talk about Aaron Judge real quick before we make our MVP and Cy Young picks. Um, the, it sucks that this guy doesn't have a clutch gene because I mean we're watching baseball immortality every time he gets up to
I
the
don't.
plate.
All right. I mean to interrupt, but I don't think he doesn't have a clutch gene. It's
He's not the same player.
no,
No, he's not the
definitely not.
same. Because yes, has he has had clutch moments. He has the second most postseason home runs in Yankee history.
He comes up huge in huge spots. It's just he
It's not
doesn't do it
consistent enough.
consistently.
Yeah,
That's
it's not consistent enough. But the reason why the Yankee Stadium was always going to be filled is as long as number 99 is out there. Because I mean, we're watching like the modern day like Mickey Mantle. Like this is he's baseball folklore. He's baseball mythology. Like this is a larger than life player that we're never ever going to see again. And
He
him
is.
wearing pinstripes, because there was a lot of comparisons, during the World Baseball Classic. I guess like Aaron Judge is just the Josh Allen of baseball, and
oh, put
this and
that
that.
away.
And
Jesus.
it's so funny. Me and young Leonard and Nikasi were talking about on PlayStation earlier, and I'm like, that's such a horrible comparison because I don't even think Josh Allen is in Aaron Judge's league or even in the same planet in terms of all time status for the sport. I mean, Aaron Judge is an all time right handed hitter in the history of baseball. Three
Agreed.
MVPs, should have four. I
Josh
mean,
Allen is a great quarterback in this era right
yeah,
now
Josh Allen has no rings. Josh Allen has one MVP
that he shouldn't have.
that he really shouldn't have. Josh Allen has two All Pros. I mean, yes, he is a very good playoff quarterback, and his numbers prove it. But I hate the comparisons that judges the Josh Allen of baseball because it's like that just goes to show that there are way too many kids, and I'm getting older on these social medias that don't know anything about sports past 20 years.
Hey, Young.
Yeah, it's I'm like, do you not like look at that resume that Judge has? Like he's
It's insane.
walking into the Hall of Fame. Like by the time he retires, because the last thing that goes in a baseball player is their
Listen,
power.
he could retire tomorrow and he's walking into the Hall of
Yeah,
Fame.
he could retire tomorrow, but like when he does eventually retire at like maybe 39 or 38, he's going to have like the third or fourth most home runs ever.
And he started late.
He started late. Yeah, he started very late. He started at 26. So I just wanted to bring that up because the comparisons that he's getting to like football players and stuff like that, and it's just it's all unfair. It's an
I'm gonna be
unfair
so honest
comparison.
with you, bro, and maybe this is me biasly saying this as a big baseball fan. You can't make a comparison between the two sports. It's
No,
two
you really
very
can't.
different sports. And if you want my opinion, bro, it's way harder to win a championship in baseball than it is football. Football's such a shorter season. You only have to be good for such a small window to win in football. In baseball, you have to be good for such a longer stretch. And you have to be good for 7 games in the playoffs, not just 4. You need to be good for 7 game series, 7 game series.
Yeah. It is
You
a
know,
very different sport, and it's
it's just
25
different.
guys in comparison to 53. Coaching in football matters so much more too than in baseball. Like it's
100%. You can't compare the two.
Yeah, you can't compare the two, and I think it's a terrible. I think it's just low IQ, low hanging fruit comparison by like 21-year-olds and 18-year-olds that run Twitter. I'm just like, oh my god, I'm getting old. As I hit the big 3-0 this year. Anyway, let's pick our MVPs. My AL MVP will be Judge. I think with a caveat because we all like caveats. I think this will be Judge's last MVP. I think this is I think this will be his last year of being this Herculean player that hits 330 with 60 home runs. And I think at age 35, we see the first dip. And that dip may just be he hits 300 with 45 home runs, which still may end up being good for
Good
MVP.
enough.
But we all know how these voters, everything in sports now is completely political in terms of how these voters vote. They'll give it to him this year. They'll give him his number 4 to Ty Barry. And they'll pick someone else due to voter fatigue unless he just continues to be this Herculean immortal legend. But I think Judge gets MVP one more time.
Well, duh.
Yeah. Is anyone else? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Is anyone else picking anyone?
I kind of figured Pete was just gonna back that.
Yeah, I mean, the 6'7", 280-pound home run king. He's gonna hit 75 home runs this year and bat 330 and hit 156 RBI. Book it. If for whatever reason, if Judge is drafted into the military and has to go overseas, or he's abducted by aliens.
He's past the cutoff age anyway.
Listen, if we need him on the front lines, the 6'7", 280-pound missile launcher, Aaron Judge. I'm just saying, for whatever reason, if he's abducted by aliens, if he is sex trafficked, if he's whatever, Bobby Witt Jr. would be my replacement for Aaron Judge. But Aaron Judge is going to be the MVP of the American League.
Yeah, I mean, it's Aaron Judge.
It's Aaron.
Who else is it gonna be, man?
I just don't think anyone else is ready yet to take the crown.
Nobody else is ready yet. I like the Bobby Witt Jr. mention because I do think if Aaron Judge were to fall out of the MVP conversation in
He's the only one. He's the only
Bobby
one.
Witt's the guy to take the mantle for sure.
Yeah, or it'll be like a pitcher, like it'll be like Garrett Crochet or like fucking
it could be
Tariq
Gunnar
Skubal.
Henderson in the future. Like if Henderson becomes a superstar, sure.
Or I'll give you like a dark horse. Who's I think he plays Caminero. The Rays
for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero.
Yeah, he's a good player. I like him.
He's like a dark horse, but this is Aaron Judge's world. He is the king of baseball, the best baseball player on this planet. And listen, you know what? On Mars and Jupiter, when they're playing their baseball or whatever, Aaron Judge can go onto that planet and still smack the shit out of a baseball there too. You know, he's gonna be the best player on their planet too.
Nope.
Okay. NL MVP. I mean, does anyone really have anything other than Shohei Ohtani?
Yes.
All right. I have Shohei. Well, he's going to say Juan Soto, so I'm going to say Shohei Ohtani for obvious two-way reasons. 50 home runs, 2.6 ERA, and wins.
You might as well just call this the Ohtani Award.
Yeah, he's going to end up winning like 7 MVPs because he's still young. Like, he's going to retire the best baseball player.
I will, like I did with the AL, I will give you my fallback, and I will give you my dark horse.
My fallback would be Juan Soto. So there you go.
Boom. I agree. My dark horse, Paul Skeens.
Okay. I like that, actually.
The National League Most Valuable Player Award goes to nobody this year but Juan, Jose, Soto, Pacheco. Just saying. National League MVP, Juan Soto. He's gonna
They
cruise.
should put Pacheco on the back of his jersey.
He's gonna cruise the Mets to the NLCS this year as the National League MVP.
He's gonna have to bat over 260.
Oh, and he will.
Okay. No,
Listen,
listen.
if Ohtani gets hurt, then I'm picking Soto. So
It's gonna be Soto's year.
okay.
I mean, he had a solid 2025, batted 263, so I stand corrected. 43 homers, 105 RBI.
Yes.
And he had an extremely slow
He
start.
had a horrible start. He heated up really. He in August and September he just went nuclear.
Hit in bunches. He went nuclear at the end of the year. But
I'd also like to talk about how I think it's important to note that he's going back to playing left field. That's his natural position in the outfield, and his best seasons with the Nats and the Padres were him playing left field.
Yeah, I mean that's fair, but he was a right fielder for the Yankees, and that was his career high.
He was also like
I agree,
22 years old.
But even in the WBC though, he looked way more comfortable playing left field than right field.
Fair.
All right.
You know what? I will agree. Something needs to be said for being comfortable in your defensive position, rolling over into being comfortable.
Oh no, that's a thing. That's 100%
absolutely.
And I think the only reason why Soto was comfortable in right field on the Yankees is because Judge was in center.
In center, exactly.
So he didn't feel like, oh shit, if I don't make this play, like there's no one really to back me up.
Again, he had the 6'7", 280-pound rocket launcher arm of Aaron Judge backing him up. Shout out to Aaron Judge gunning down Fernando Tatis Jr. at third base.
So Tatis Jr. probably looked around and went, "What the fuck is this fucking man?"
That third base coach waving him around, and I was like, in like real time, I was like, he's gonna round second and go to third, and Judge is about to laser beam him, and it didn't even look like Aaron Judge like
threw it hard.
He just like lobbed that fucking thing on a rope, and it was just lined up perfectly. And sorry, you're out of here.
You're out of here.
You're gone.
All right, AL MVP. What do you guys got?
We said that.
You mean Cy Young?
I'm sorry.
Cy Young.
AL Cy Young.
I think it's gonna be Garrett Crochet. I think dude's gonna have a nice year.
I actually also have Garrett Crochet as my AL Cy Young. He came really close to it last year. I don't think Screwball wins 3 in a row. I think it's going to be Crochet because Crochet needs to be that good for the Red Sox to even be decently competitive with the Blue Jays and the Yankees. So I am going to take Crochet with Max Fried as a dark horse because
Max Fried was my guy I was tossing up with Crochet. I like Fried a lot this year too.
Because Fried had such a great year that first year with the Yankees, and that just means he's only going to get better. I mean, he's worth every penny.
Agreed.
Man, I'm in a tough spot because I don't want to pick Scooble, but he is really fucking good.
I don't think he gets it 3 times in a row. Voter fatigue.
Yeah, but when you're the best, no?
Well, that's why Michael Jordan doesn't have 11 MVPs.
Okay, fair. Fair.
Aaron Judge doesn't have 5. He should have 5. He should have won his rookie year and the 2020 and the other year, whatever it was.
I got it. You're gonna love this one.
He's gonna say,
Rich is gonna love this one.
"Oh my God."
Jacob
I'm
DeGrom.
Okay.
okay. Interesting. It's an
A
interesting
bounce,
one.
a bounce back
Had
resurrection.
Well,
had a,
he was pretty good last year, wasn't
he
he?
he resurrected last year
Yeah,
back
he had
from
a
his
He
good
did.
year.
injuries.
He did.
I think I think he might have one more in him. I mean, Garrett Crochet is a really solid option, and me over here, I'm shouting from the fucking rafters, Max Fried, and don't sleep on Garrett Cole either. But they're not going to let him
He's not
pitch
pitching
near.
until May.
But I'm don't sleep on fucking Garrett Cole. But they're not going to pitch him nearly enough where he's in position to actually win that award. Maybe next year in his age 36 season.
Ugh.
Um,
Windows
yeah,
closing.
why not DeGrom?
Okay, I like it.
NL Cy Young.
Oh, I wouldn't mind kicking this one off.
Oh God.
I'm gonna choose for National League Cy Young. The National League leader last year in wins. The man that was traded to Queens this offseason.
Oh my
And
God.
the man I'll be getting in my car to watch pitch opening day against Paul Skeens on Thursday. Freddie Peralta.
I love the confidence. Listen, he's a great pitcher, and I think he's going to do well in City Field. That is a pitcher's ballpark. There isn't a pitcher that sniffs Paul Skeens. I
Oh, I
mean,
know.
Paul Skeens is a generational pitcher. I mean,
He is.
he may win.
I,
I mean, his career ERA is 1.9 already. It's insane, and he's not getting any worse. He's only getting better. He's still so young. I mean, he'll have 7 or 6 NL Cy Youngs by the time it's all done. And
Absolutely.
I think it's easy. This is Skeen's world, and we're just living in it in terms of
I
NL pitching.
just so
He might be the best pitcher in baseball, like if we're being honest.
he
He
is the best
probably
pitcher.
is.
He is the best,
He probably is. Like
and he's
Struble is up
built
there.
like a fucking animal
Yeah,
too. Like he's.
he's a freak. He's a generational pitcher.
I just thought of something.
But yeah, my Cy Young is Skeens, obviously.
My Cy Young was Paul Skeens.
God damn it, man. Like, just what are we fucking doing here?
But I just thought of something. When Paul Skeens gets traded to the Yankees,
Oh my
he's going to
God.
win the American League Cy Young, and that will open up the doorway
He's not getting
for
traded.
Yoshinobu Yamamoto to win the Cy Young for the National League.
He's not getting traded. Like I love the pipe dreams from the Yankee fans that think he's getting
love
traded.
the dead silence. What the
Zach's
fuck?
literally
are we
ripping.
doing?
Zach's about to rip his hair out of his
What
head.
the fuck are we doing?
Paul Skeens is listen, I do think when Paul Skeens is a free agent, he is going to the Yankees. When eventually that happens, there's already way too many tea leaves. His girlfriend already tried to buy Babe Ruth's fucking apartment in New York. Like
Shout
he's
out to
going,
Livy Dunn,
yeah,
baby.
like he is going to be a Yankee. Like it's not he is not going to be all about money. He is going to probably be the highest paid pitcher in history, but if he had to make the decision, we already know like the tea leaves are there, right? He's going to be a Yankee at some point. The Pirates, well, just like the Angels did with Otani, they will refuse to trade him because he's the only reason why their fans show up to buy tickets to that beautiful, beautiful ballpark. That's the best ballpark in the world.
You've been to it,
PNC
haven't
Park.
you?
And the only way that Paul Skeens would get traded, and I don't care who we would have to trade, it's send them because it's there's no equal value for Paul Skeens. So no matter what trade is completed for Paul Skeens, you win the trade because you're getting Paul Skeens. There is
Okay,
no
do you
equal
trade
value.
Aaron Judge for Paul Skeens?
Well, let's not
Do you
get
trade Aaron
crazy.
Judge for Paul Skeens? Okay, you said anybody. I'm asking.
And Addy, all right.
He said
Listen,
trade anybody. He did.
Zach,
He
mute him.
did.
Mute him.
Well, obviously, within like Aaron Judge is the only one that would not be traded, and I'm pretty sure he has a no trade clause. Anyway,
I'm sure he does.
but yeah, NL Cy Young Skeens. He will be Yankee when he's a free agent in like 6 years. But the Pirates are betting on the lockout happening and a salary cap getting implemented. So
They could be contenders
so that yeah, so they can,
on,
exactly.
on our salary.
Exactly. So that's what I got to say about that. So listen, if there's nothing else that we want to talk about baseball wise as a quick little end note here, then we're going to wrap it up. If we were to pick, let's say, a dark horse team to come out of each respective conference or league, I think a dark horse team, because obviously I have the Astros coming out of the American League. I'll have the Yankees be my dark horse because if it's not going to be the Astros, it'll probably be the Yankees. If for some reason it's not the Dodgers coming out of the National League, um, I mean, I'll probably pick. Yeah, I'll go with the Mets just to make everybody happy.
Thanks.
Listen, I loved the Subway Series for the World Series. That would be, you know how alive this area would be.
I don't think me and Rich would ever be able to speak to each other again.
I
I actually, you know what? I'm going to be honest. I don't want that to happen. I don't. I really don't.
feelings will be hurt.
Yeah, it's going to be feel. Yeah, it's not going to be any good.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to be friends with anybody again.
I will say a sleeper team to watch, and I'm not even saying like they're gonna go to the World Series, but I loved we were talking about them. What a the Athletics. Like what a great thing for them to like
I
come
loved it.
alive right before they rebrand, right? And
That's what
they
I'm saying, bro. I like it.
like I'm just sitting here thinking on it. I'm like, a lot of young talent. The Athletics.
The Athletics. Yeah, man. If I had to pick a dark horse team, all right, if I'm picking two teams, dark horse to go to the World Series, National League for me, it's Milwaukee. I just like we've talked about earlier in this podcast, like Milwaukee's just doing it right. Um, American League, I think Toronto could catch the Magic again. There's potential there for them to
Good.
catch Magic
That
again.
means
So
people get fired in the Bronx. So I'm fine. With
yeah,
that.
I'll go with Toronto as my dark horse AL team this year. If it's not the Yankees,
Good.
or if Pete really thinks Jacob DeGrom's going to win Cy Young, maybe it's Texas.
No, no. He gets listen. He won Cy Young with the Mets, and
Yeah, when they weren't doing
and
shit.
he was only
Yeah.
winning 4 games.
My man went 10-9 with a .098 ERA.
Yeah, just fucking crazy. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching, listening. This actually turned out to be a longer episode than I thought, which is awesome. It's always good to have a
Baseball
long
is back, baby.
Let's go, baby. Let's go,
baseball.
Mets.
Baseball's back. Listen, I'm a big hater, big Yankees hater. But this is probably the last time we're going to see baseball for a long time. It's pretty much industry wide known that there's going to be a lockout next year. For how long it will be, we don't know. So might as well enjoy this year as much as I can. I'll enjoy the 6'7", 282-pound home run king
Home run
for
king.
Disney
Before
on
wait,
Ice.
before we go, when you guys were little kids playing backyard wiffle ball, baseball, it's completely off topic. Who was your batting stance?
Oh,
Oh, I like that.
I didn't emulate anyone. I just did a stance where I thought felt natural. I wasn't thinking to emulate anybody. I wasn't really that into baseball. Like I loved playing it, but like I wasn't like for me still at that age. Like I was emulating basketball players still because I was playing. That's what I
Okay.
was raised on.
All
So
right,
Well, I
I got
mean,
two. I got two for you.
all right.
And basically because I grew up watching New York baseball. So for the Mets, for me it was always David Wright because that was my guy. But for the Yankees, I always tried to emulate Robbie Cano. That sweet swing from Cano, man.
Okay. I mean, I couldn't. Jeter's fucking.
Oh yeah.
Jeter's was good, but man, nothing like a good Ken Griffey Jr.
Oh yeah.
Jr. had the sweetest swing going, but yeah, him and then also low key Mo Vaughn was a dog for big motherfucker for you kids that don't know who Mo Vaughn is. Go right now to the old YouTube highlight reel. First baseman from the Angels, and he played for the Red Sox, and I believe he was a Met too.
He might have been a
Big,
Met for a minute.
you know what?
big mother, big
I I
motherfucker.
take it back. I did. I tried to swing up like A Rod a lot, so I
Oh,
take
that
that
all
back.
right. I love A-Rod swing
Yeah,
too.
I
A-Rod
take
had a
that
sweet
back
swing.
because I love the A Rod. He would the one handed swing after the follow through. I always did
Oh
that.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
I take it back. It was
With
A-Rod.
that front foot tapping up a little bit. Oh
Yep.
yeah. Oh yeah, that leg kick that he fucking wow. Oh yeah, yeah, he had a nice swing.
All
All
right,
right, that was
that was
my
beautiful. I
I
like that.
digress. I
Baseball's
digress.
back, baby.
Baseball's
Baseball
back.
is back. We are
Baseball.
back.
We're back. We're good to go. Netflix, March 25th. Should be a lot of fun.
Like,
Everyone
subscribe,
like,
shout it out.
subscribe. Listen, we forgot to mention this earlier
Oh,
in the show.
boop,
We
boop,
hit
boop, boop.
we hit 2,000 downloads, ladies and gentlemen.
2,000
So,
downloads. Shout out
oh,
to
oh.
everybody that is listening, liking, subscribing, downloading. Tell a friend, spread the word. Listen, we got big episodes coming up. I guess draft is around the corner, so
Draft is
Oh,
indeed
yeah.
around the corner. We are just over a month away from the draft. So,
my God, we're a month away from the draft, a month away from WrestleMania. These
well,
April is
WrestleMania is sooner than that.
it's on my
Yeah.
birthday, April 18th.
Yeah, that's only.
It's a
Oh yeah,
month.
that
Only a
is a
few
month.
weeks out.
It's a month, and the draft is the week
The
following
week following. That's right. Okay.
in Pittsburgh.
And
Shout
because
out
WrestleMania is in
Las
Las
Vegas
Vegas again, right? 2 years
again.
Vegas,
in a
yeah.
row. Okay.
Shout out to Pittsburgh, already preemptively shutting down school in anticipation for the amount of traffic that
Dude,
the draft.
that's a football town. I have if you guys have ever been to Pittsburgh,
Listen,
it's a beautiful city. It's an
I,
incredible city. They got that park and that stadium that's right on the river. Dude, that is a sports town like
I
you have no idea.
just saying, I did months ago get permission from Steph that if I wanted to go out to Pittsburgh for night one of the draft to go see Fernando Mendoza get drafted to the Las Vegas Raiders. So I'm just
Wow.
saying, a 6 hour car ride,
Listen, I know a guy where you could crash.
just a quick boop. Maybe go see who the Giants pick at 5. live.
It'll be Jeremiah Love.
Watch them break your heart.
Yeah, I got a feeling we're going with another running back, man.
Yeah, I'm actually not excited for the draft. So.
Live and in person. I mean, it's all right. So yeah, we got big episodes coming up. It's awesome. Like, subscribe, tell a friend,
Tell
hit
a
us
friend,
up.
tell a friend, be a friend, see a friend, save a friend. All the above.
All the above.
That's it, baby.
Shout out to conspicuous by their absences, Mr. Raymond Tremor,
Who's in Vegas.
who is in boots on the ground in Las Vegas. Shout out to him. Shout out to the Yeehaw animal right now down in
Yeehaw.
all Yeehaw land, Texas.
Shout out, boys.
Love it.
Love to see it. Thank you guys so much for watching, listening, and we're going to see y'all in the next one. Peace.
Deuces. Ho!